With 100 positive vibes.
Hey there! Are you still actively working towards your goals for 2019? Hey, Cece Cheney here, and today I'm talking about how to pursue your goals even when everyone else seems to have taken a holiday hiatus. Do you know some people on hiatus? I certainly do. I'm sort of like revved up. Jason and I just finished filming Chat with the Cheneys, and we talked about this subject, and we kind of got a little bit aggressive. Like, it was like a little bit much. I will not go as hard on you because you probably didn't plan on that today, but I think it's important that we talk about this topic because here's the reality. Everybody's talking about 2020, right? Oh man, the new decade's coming. 2020's coming. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this, right? What are you doing now? What are you doing today? Did you set some goals in 2019? Did you set some goals at the beginning of this month? Did you set some goals this week? Because there's no reason to take your foot off the pedal, right? I understand it's the holiday season. I get that. And there are people who will hear this and they'll say, well, you know, you live in another country and you're not traveling and you don't have as many millions of things going on in your life as I do. I don't know your situation. That's absolutely true. But what I do know is that when you have a goal and you want to achieve it, that means you got to show up, right? Like, I recognize that if you're watching this, it's because you probably have big goals, right? And that means that you aren't like everyone else, right? Like, you're not like everyone else who's just letting the days go by, who are just watching and waiting for life to finally magically start to get better. That's not you, because you have big goals and you're willing to work towards them, right? So, in my opinion, you're above average. You're above average. You're on a mission. You're in momentum. And you need to keep that momentum, even throughout the holidays. So how do you do that, right? Like, Cece, okay, that sounds great, but I have a million appointments. I'm traveling. I've got all these things. What do you do? Well, the very first thing I think that's important is you check in with your vision. Why in the world is that thing that you want to work towards important? Why are you doing that? Who is it that you're trying to impact, right? So maybe for you, you wanna improve your health because you want to be here to watch your kids grow up. You want to watch you want to be able to get on the floor and play with your grandkids. And that's why you want to eat healthy right now. Maybe you're in a business and you want to keep working so that you can help your kids have the best Christmas ever. Maybe you want to help the people on your team have the best Christmas ever. Whatever that vision is, that whoever it is that you want to impact, why you're doing this, ask yourself, how will winning impact me and my family's life? So check in with your vision. That's the absolute first step that you need to do. You need to know why it is that you should be showing up. Now, the second thing is you need to actually create a realistic DMO. DMO means daily method of operation, but this applies to every area of life, right? So at the start of each week, I sit down and I write down all of my activity goals for that week, the things that I want to do, right? And I focus in on the highest leverage activities towards my goals. Now, I am not in control of other people. I can't control someone else's activity. I can't control how other people show up in life, but I can control what I do. So I make a list of my high leverage activities and I decide where I'm going to focus my energy, right? Now, maybe you're busy, okay? I have a health goal. I want to get healthy, but it's Christmas, right? There's parties and cookies and all of these great things. You've checked in with your vision, right? You've decided on what activities are most important to you. The next step is to block out the time and actually do them, right? There are a lot of people right now who have a message that says it's totally okay for you to not show up. It's not a big deal. It won't hurt you to take a little time. It won't hurt you to eat a little bad. It won't hurt you. I have to tell you, the reality is that it will hurt you. And I know that this is probably not the Christmas message everybody wants to hear, but it does hurt. It does hurt you. When you eat bad, that food that you eat becomes the cells in your body, the building blocks of who you are. So when someone says, hey, it's Christmas, no big deal, have that second plate of garbage, no offense, right? No offense. But the reality is that you should not delude yourself and say, well, it's okay, it's not going to harm me. If you're going to do the thing, you should be honest with yourself and say, okay, I'm going to do this thing and I know it's not good for me. And here's what I'm going to do moving forward, right? I'm not going to go crazy there with you there on that, but that's the reality. The same thing in your business. It's the holidays, yes. You don't necessarily, oh, I don't want to work as hard because it's the holidays. I want to spend more time with my family. Spending time with your family is important, but if you have a goal in your business that you're trying to achieve, you actually have to show up and do that as well. And you've got to block the time. Maybe that means you wake up early in the morning and you do it then. Right? Maybe that means that you do some activity on your lunch break. Maybe you have to, schedule things in the afternoon or at night. Maybe you stay up a little bit later after everyone's gone to bed, right? But open up your favorite calendar and schedule in time to work towards that vision that you say you have, right? And check in with that vision. Maybe your vision isn't reality. Maybe that's not really important to you. What really is important to you, right? Because that's what you should be working towards. 2020 is coming, but it's not here yet. What's here is today. What are you doing today that moves you forward? Okay, I know. I hope that let me know what you think about what I'm saying, okay? And the fourth thing that I think is really important, if you're somebody who actually has goals that you want to work towards, that is celebrate your success, right? You have to take the time to acknowledge what you're doing. Celebrate you showing up. Celebrate being one of the elite few who keeps doing what it takes, despite the fact that it's Christmas, despite the fact that they're traveling, despite the fact that they're not feeling well, right? Because you are doing what most people won't. And you know what else will happen? You will have the success that most people won't. Because you've done the things, you've checked in with your vision, you've set your activity goals, you've blocked out time to work, and you've done the work. So celebrate that, okay? So that's my message for today. I'm gonna calm myself all the way down here. Let me know how you feel about that, right? Are you still working towards something this year? There's still a couple of weeks left. How are you planning on showing up? Right? I want you to know you totally got this. You're not alone. There's some of us out here who are hungry to work towards our vision. Now, if you're someone who'd like some additional tips to help you as you're prioritizing your goals in your life, be sure to send me a message, okay? Let me know, hey man, I'm struggling a little bit with prioritizing my goals and I could use some extra tips. And I will be more than happy to send you a guide with step-by-step instructions to help you in that process, okay? So that's what I have for you. Have a wonderful day. Keep going, keep striving, keep working this 2019. And I look forward to chatting with you soon. Ciao.